speaking of 2020, we got some election stuff happening. There's a debate tonight. Who's watching it? 86680. Smiz, are you really watching it?
I'm gonna try.
All right.
It's tough because it's getting less exciting as we go along.
All right. So who's left? All right. So over the weekend, actually Friday, Marianne Williamson dropped out of the race. Let's give her some taps. Let's tap her ass out of here. All right. Let's a moment of silence for her spirituality and her wonderfulness. You know, she wanted to bring the country together around a common goal of love and harmony and unity, and that we deserve better than Trump, and beyond that to enlighten ourselves and to have crystals and sage the whole country and awaken the ancestors. So
and we just want to say to you, Marianne Williamson, you go, girlfriend.
All right. All right, Smith. Nothing. All right. So who's left?
Cory Booker's out.
Cory Booker, we tapped him out already.
Yeah.
Did we give him taps? Did we
Did
give
y'all
him
tap
taps?
him out yesterday?
We played his.
All right,
his
just
little...
give him a little tap. This to you, Cory Booker. All right, that's enough. Okay. We got so who's left? Vice President Joe Biden, former Vice President Joe Biden, former South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg, Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, of course. Bernie Sanders is still all right. So, Vermont, Bernie Sanders. Hi. Yeah, we're gonna get to you in a second, sir. You have some splaining to do, Lucy.
A lot.
Yes. Tom Steyer, not sure how, or why, or what, or who.
What?
I don't understand.
I understand how. Ring that cash register for him,
Come
Smiz.
on. What? All right, Drew. Let me pause on this.
Yeah.
He and Bloomberg.
Yeah.
And I don't put them in the same category.
I don't either.
Because Tom Steyer ain't run a single government anything. Bloomberg has been mayor of the largest city in the United States of America. He has run a business, Bloomberg, that I remember when it was nothing. Yeah. I watched the Bloomberg business build right under my nose in New York. And I know from a management standpoint, and maybe you can speak to this, I know several people who've worked for him.
Yeah.
All of them have said wonderful things about the way the company is run. So, and he cares about your weight. You know, people are mad in New York. This is what was crazy.
They were mad about them big gulps.
He was like, y'all are dying from diabetes, okay? Enough of the sugary drinks. You can't tell me I can't kill myself, basically. Right. It's what I'm like, dude, want you to be healthy. What's the problem? Yeah. You know, it's like the same shame Michelle Obama got because she wanted you to exercise. Are we those people? Really? So
yes, we are.
So I guess we deserve that, right? So we deserve Trump then. But I looked at him as somebody that really wanted to see things better. We could talk about stop and frisk. Yes, it was a horrific practice, but It started under Giuliani, and he was going by that CompStat thing. And you know, and it's not his community. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's not going to be impacted by it. So I guess he didn't see the harm, but I don't think he's a malicious dude. Right? Tom Steyer, I don't think is malicious either. We interviewed him on the show, but I just don't think you're presidential material, dude. Really, like, seriously, give somebody your $1 billion to run with.
Right.
But you don't need to run. You won't be elected. Why are you wasting our time and you're not adding anything to these debates? You're boring. You're like paint drying. I can't look at you. It's just enough already, Tom Steyer. Sit your ass down. Give a checkbook to somebody with a blank check. Let us sign it and we'll fund whatever we need to fund. But you ain't the one.
And go to the dentist. Use some of that money.
Yeah.
Wow, Smiz. Not you with the ad hominem attack.
All I'm saying is there's way too much plaque.
Yeah.
Wow, not
teeth.
even a plaque.
I just feel like that everybody who has a lot of money, the first thing they should do is go ahead and get them teeth fixed. But aside from that,
tops and bottoms.
Tops and bottoms. Because, I mean, he got top and bottom money.
No, he does. And I know a couple people that just get the tops, and I'm like, you know we can see the bottoms. We know you got the porcelain veneers on the top. What's up with the brown Stonehenge on the bottom?
And we can see those teeth on the side.
That are
too.
missing?
The ones that's missing. We can see that, y'all.
Is that a pet peeve of yours?
Your friends and family ain't telling y'all, but I just want to take this moment out right now if you have them spots on the side where them gaps, when you smile sometimes, and sometimes even when you ain't smiling, we can see that.
I needed that.
Yeah, we can see that.
All right, so Tom Steyer, Elizabeth Warren is also. Damn it. All right, it's airing tonight on CNN. They're doing it from Drake University. I don't think Drake owns the university. I don't think he has anything to do with the university. I think it preceded Drake. And I don't think Drake's real name is Drake. Anyway, Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa, which is where the first caucus will be held in Iowa. We're going to talk about caucuses in a second. The Iowa caucus is February 3rd.
Yeah.
Andrew Yang did not make the cut. He was short by one eligible poll. Wow. I think that's because Tom Steyer stole your poll.
Yes.
And the deadline was Friday.
Okay, so he missed it by one poll. And Mike Bloomberg meets the polling requirements, but he refuses to take campaign donations, so he doesn't meet the donation. So this is weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
But I think Bloomberg is in it to be sort of a rebel rouser. I think he wants a way
Bloomberg?
I think he wants a way to infiltrate and spend as much anti-Trump cash as he possibly can. This gives him a good way to do that. Okay. And listen, I think it's going to take all types of quivers in the all types of arrows in the quiver to beat Donald Trump. And if billionaire money is one of the assets that we can use to do that, I'm all for it. But ain't nobody. I ain't voting for no Tom Steyer. Ain't nobody voting for no Tom Steyer. And Bloomberg.
He's a wild card.
He's a wild card.
I won't say that he doesn't have a shot. And I would have said this before, but we're in some strange times, so I don't know what's possible. Here's what I do know. At my retreat, there was a gentleman who said he registered as a Republican as part of the party linkage strategy. And for the first time ever, he got called for jury duty. And not only did he get called for jury duty, he said he got called for jury duty 4 times. And he's been Democrat his whole life, never got called for jury duty, registered as a Republican, and then started getting called for jury duty. And I was like, I was getting called for jury duty mad times as well since I read it. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together until he said it. And then yesterday I got all of this stuff in the mail because, I'm a registered Republican.
Right.
So Republican Presidential Task Force sent me something, Donald J. Trump. It says, "Dear Miss Hunter, I'm not one to mince words, so I'm going to get right to the point. I need your help, and I need it now," in all caps. "The Socialist Democrats running against me for president." This is directly from Donald Trump.
Oh.
"The Socialist
Did you
Democrats."
spell check it?
No, this is, he ain't really write this letter.
Okay.
It says from Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, Monday morning. "The Socialist Democrats running against me for president, along with their allies in Congress and the left-leaning special interest groups, have launched a massive, nonstop propaganda campaign and impeachment witch hunts to destroy me and our Republican Party." And then it goes on for pages, back and front. There's another page here, page 3, and it's his whack-ass signature and all. But I said, this is brilliant. And then they have a whole strategy survey. Look at this big ass thing that gives you talking point. I said, Democrats, what are y'all doing? Look at this. I don't want to show you because my address is on it. Yeah. But yeah.
It's like
all of this.
It's all on thick paper that makes you feel like it's important mail too.
Huge.
Yeah. It's in big heavy type for the older people to be able to read it.
This is some
That is smart.
Democrats need to get their life together all the way. Y'all ain't ready for what's happening here. And I imagine, and this is they do this a lot. They send out marching orders. They give you your talking points. They give you your everything that you need in a kit so that you ain't got to think. And I said, you ain't got to.
Yeah. You know what's even doubly interesting about that, Karen, is the fact that, again, what I've been saying from the beginning is that is a campaign that is meeting its base where they are. So they know who a lot of their base is. A lot of their base are still direct mail, still opening up the mail. They're still going to that mailbox and actually reading stuff.
These are the people who vote.
Those
Not
are the people who vote.
Not the smartphone people. The mailbox
landline people go to that poll on consistently.
So 2 lessons here. If you're in a closed primary state, and this is the 1 year to do it, because it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
None of these Democrats are inspiring. The primary, however that shakes out, is going to shake out.
Yep.
We need to be in the primary on the Republican side as well, even if we had a write-in strategy. Mm-hmm. But to be a registered Republican in this space right now almost makes you like a secret agent.
Yeah.
We need to know what's going on over there.
Go gadget.